Hello, hello. I'm just going to wait till everybody shows up. My name is Davison. Welcome to Davison After Dark, the live interactive talk show broadcast straight from my living room to yours, typically in front of the fan wall. Today we're doing something for super chat tips because it's been a while since I've been tipped on this channel. I normally get a good amount of tips when I go live on my main channel, but this is kind of becoming equal to my main channel because I go live here every single day of the week. So I got to start bringing in the revenue on this channel. So I got to devise creative ways to bring in the revenue. So we've got one person watching who's here. Roll call. If you're here, you can pay me $5 US via super chat, and you can decide what goes on my face and body. We're going to start with my face and end up on my body. To start it off with my navels, just maybe going a little too quick, but I guess neck is okay. We just have to wait till somebody's willing to super chat me $5 and decide what I'm painting. Some ideas are behind me. I could paint a worm on myself, an eagle, some bobs, a hat. So how's everybody today? Today has been a cold, wintry heck in Canada. Oh my God, it far exceeded my donation expectations. You want me to do my belly button brown? Dude, whoa. Mole Man, thank you, everyone. A round of applause for Mole Man. That was the quickest. You have now won, Mole Man, the quickest donation I have ever received. I have never gone live and within 2 minutes gotten a donation. Okay, I suppose so. I will do the brown belly button. No, don't apologize. That was phenomenal. For the life of me, I was not expecting that. Thank you for starters. I did spend over $25 actually in my most recent video on my main channel, which I just uploaded 2 hours ago, wherein I went and tipped attractive men on Twitch. Mr. Beast, who is kind of a big YouTuber as of like the last year, he's been tipping a bunch of attractive, mainly women on Twitch. So I was like, no, you know what? I gotta be the woman that figures this whole Twitch thing out and goes and donates to guys. Because guys don't get as many donations as women do, I don't think, unfortunately, unless the guys are really popular. Like I've seen some streams with PewDiePie on gaming where it's like every 5 minutes the dude's getting like 10, 20, 30 bucks. And it's like, wow, he's already huge. He doesn't, everyone needs the money, but at his point, it's like, does he really need that money? But he's lucky, he built the fan base, so it's like pouring on it. But I don't think that's most men's experience. Most men's experience is that it's maybe a little harder to get tipped because dudes, I find, are more generous, I hate to say it, than women when it comes to tipping. Like all of the tips, with the exception of maybe Eileen, have been from guys for me. And I'm not hating on the ladies. I understand. I hadn't ever tipped anyone until I did my Twitch video, which again, go watch it after this broadcast, hit the big like button. So I wanted to do something fun today because gosh, guys, it's just, like I said, it's so cold here. I'll show you the snow before I paint on my navel because we're working our way up to that. Guys, look at it. Look at this. It's like, I don't think you can see how crazy it is, but like literally it is crazy. Oh, we could spy on people. Let's spy. What's going on in there? Huh? Are you face painting each other in there? Huh? How close can I get? Okay, that's as close as I can get. Spying on the spy cam. I should do spy cam more often, but it's just so gross outside. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in my phone and then we'll get to my navel because Mole Man, I don't think this violates community guidelines. I hope it doesn't. I don't want to jeopardize my channel for $25. Here we go. Closing. And this needs music. I have to play music for this, Mole Man. Do you permit me to fire up some tunes? So back to everybody who's here. Hi to Anardell. Hello to Mole Man. Hello to Navid. Hello to Gamer's Ego. If you tip me a minimum of $5, you can decide what I'm painting on myself today. Mole Man, he wants brown on my round navel. So we're gonna do that in a second. I'm gonna fire up some music. We need music for this. I can't just do this cold. And Mole Man is now the record for the fastest tipper I've ever received. Within
2 minutes of me broadcasting. Moment tipped me $20. Thank you. You are an angel. Okay, so let's put on some music, guys. Tell me what you hate about winter in the comments section while I'm doing this. Okay, what I hate about winter is that I'm a prisoner inside, but it is fun when, you know, oops, I don't want to do that. It is fun. Oh, damn it, why is my Patreon not logged in when I get to broadcast? But other than broadcasting to you guys, that winter is terrible. Why am I logged out of Patreon? Because I want to let my patrons know I'm live. Oh man, and put on some music. I don't remember my fucking password. Oh man. Okay guys, sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. I change my passwords so often that I don't even remember them anymore. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. I have so many different passwords. Oh, I can't, can I do that? Am I logged in? Oh my god, I can't, can I? Oh! Man, okay. This is not going to affect anything. I'm still live. I should have done, I mean, I didn't think I would have to pull up music when I went live, guys. Okay, I'm doing too many things at once. Okay. You guys excited? The Navel music's coming. Here we go. Let's just, come on. Come on. Waiting on those comments as to what you hate about winter. What else do I hate about winter? That I get fatter during winter, and you guys will see my fat navel. It's not gonna be fat. I've been good. I alternate days of fasting. That's how I've been maintaining my weight this winter. Okay, done. Music, Moman, the tunes. What do we want? What's this like? Of course, iTunes takes forever to launch. Everything's, guys, I'm so sorry you're looking at the wall. I'm going to be right there. I should make you look at me because this is taking way longer than I thought. I feel like I'm going to lose all of you. I did. I lost 3 of you. I'm so sorry. I totally thought that this would be faster. Man, don't worry. It's coming. I'm just in the process of like finding some music. Okay, I guess we're doing this. If I dance, does that violate community guidelines? I don't know. I feel like, do I have to be serious when I paint on my navel? I can't strip. YouTube, I'm wearing multiple layers, so don't get mad at me. Can I change the color to orange? Okay, because you paid $25, of course you can change the color to orange. Like an orange. An orange around my orange. By the way, guys, this music is Facebook's music. Facebook now gives royalty-free songs to creators, and their music's actually pretty modern and good. It's actually better than YouTube's royalty-free music, I hate to say. But they allow you to use it anywhere, like the YouTube music, so. Hi, everyone. Moman just tipped me $25 to paint orange on my navel. I'm gonna do this in a way that doesn't make my account explode.
is how you stay hot in winter? Okay. Oh, looks like an orange. I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants. Now you guys know, hey YouTube, you can't age restrict this. I'm wearing 2 pairs of fucking pants and I'm wearing 3 shirts, okay? There we go. Oh, there we go, the orange. It's there. Gotta put a green stem on it. Sorry, Mom, man, I'm adding some green. I feel like Zoe Burger. There we go. It's an orange. Okay, guys, here. Oh my, oh my. Oh, it's almost over. Oh my, oh my. There we go. What is this music? No. I don't know if this crap's royalty free. That's awful. Renaissance fair music. There we go. First one. Sorry if my abs aren't that impressive today. I think my belly looks okay. Being a little bit self-conscious. Also, when you have pants on, admittedly, like there's like the little bit of like the cut that occurs from the elastic. Don't think that violated YouTube's community guidelines, so we're good. Are you satisfied with your orange on my navel, moment? Thank you for the first tip. Now, we are gonna move on. Can we get more tips for me to paint more crazy stuff on myself? Now, we have to do something with my face. I'm gonna eventually change tops because this top is not gonna cut it, but I'm wearing it right now because like I said before, it is so cold. Oh, here it is. Number 1, we gotta get more tips. Mole Man, $25 for the navel. And it's now smearing itself because when I sit down, everything folds. So it's like smearing itself. Don't you hate it when it smears itself? You guys don't wear makeup. You're dudes, I don't think, who wear makeup. Do any of you wear makeup? I was about to drink the glass of face paint water. No, I'm not going to do that no matter the donation. I'm going to bring over my bottle of Perrier specifically so I don't do that. I only have 5 people watching me. Where is everyone? It's dinner time. Are you guys eating dinner instead of hanging out with me painting stuff on my body? Is that what's happening? So what'd you guys say? Because I don't see any comments. Shake that booty, says Odin. I feel embarrassed. Why do you feel embarrassed, Mo Man? What, for me? Did I do something embarrassing? I feel good for me because I just made $25. Will I make that off my recent video on YouTube? Unless YouTube recommends it to people, no. That video that I just uploaded on my main channel is demonetized. Why? I don't know. It's just the computer that does that automatically. So, Mo Man, do not feel embarrassed or sorry for me. You just help me out. That's why I go live and get tips, because YouTube doesn't pay us. The fans pay us. It's fan funded. Unless you're huge and unless you're fully monetized. And even if you're fully monetized, you're still not making that much money off of ads. It's just part of your revenue structure. Anyhow, enough about revenue structures. God, so boring. So uninteresting. Hello to the people who are here from Patreon. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. You guys get a new video tonight. If you are not supporting me on Patreon, it is $10 a month. And you get everything uncensored, unlimited. So it's not like a rental where you would rent it and you'd only see it for 3 days and then you have to re-rent. It's unlimited. And I rotate videos that I'm uploading there. Hello, Patrick. Oh, whoa, Mole Man. Thank you. You're so sweet. I feel like we're gonna put a little orange on my face because that was so nice. I'm gonna put on some more music because actually I was enjoying that. I was enjoying having a little filler in the background.
I noticed that on Twitch when I did my most recent videos, that most Twitch streamers have music going in the background precisely because like they don't have to worry, I don't think, about Content ID yet. And again, Twitch is entirely fan funded. Unless, do they give advertising revenue to certain streamers? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I mean, I think they just give you a cut of whoever subscribes to you if you're part of the partner program. And other than that, if you're not a partner, you get, of course, PayPal tips and bits. I bought some bits. I did PayPal tips. I tried to tip with another tipping service. That's what's also kind of annoying about Twitch, is that not all the tipping services are the same, and you can configure, you know, whatever to your stream. So if you're jumping streams and tipping a bunch of people, it gets kind of complicated. So that is kind of what's nice about YouTube tipping here. It's like one, other than if you guys were to send me my money through PayPal, in which case actually I'd make more money because YouTube keeps 30%. What was I going to say? It's just one stop, right? You input your credit card number and you can tip me as many times as you want. So that's kind of a failure of Twitch, but I'm sure they'll change over time. Hello to the 11 people who are here. We're going to do a little happy face, I think, on the orange. Hello to the FBI who's currently watching me. Are you enjoying this, FBI man? Yes, that is a meme. There you go, Mole Man. You made me a happy orange because you tipped me. Thank you. I should take a selfie of this for you and send it to you afterwards. For sure, because it's cute. I could even take a screen cap. Here. There you go. I can screen cap that later. So, hello, Patrick. Steven's a spy. Oh, you're with the FBI, Steven? What data have you amassed on me so far? What dirt? Dirt number one, I have a crush on Logan Paul. Everyone knows it. Does Logan Paul know it? No. Will he ever know it? Probably not. Would I fight Logan Paul in a boxing ring? Yes. Would I prefer floor wrestling? Definitively. Would I inflict violence on him? If he wanted. I'm joking, who's ever watching. I don't even know if you're allowed to say what you're allowed to say anymore. YouTube's so freaking crazy. So guys, oh no, she started to talk about Logan Paul. Well, what else am I going to talk about? By the way, Logan Paul's father is going to fight KSI. I watched Drama Alert, and that was the big announcement on Drama Alert. Maybe you guys don't give a fuck because you're not 12 or 14. I'm sure none of you watch Jake Paul on the regular or KSI or Comedy Shorts Gamer. I now know KSI and Comedy Shorts Gamer are brothers. I should have known that. I didn't. Comedy Shorts Gamer's cute. Who knows, like, it's gonna, probably to a certain degree, it's all set up, right? They're under no obligation to make the fight real. And I think they wore headgear in their last match because YouTubers, of course, need their brains to do their jobs. Well, I guess that's arguable because sometimes the more willing you are to do stupid crap, the better you fare on the platform. Yes, I'm attacking you with my paintbrush. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, they're not doing true boxing. Oh my gosh, guys. Hey, if I ever want to look better on stream, I just have to put a little, ooh, that was cool, a little water on the lens. Do you guys see this? Hey, do you guys remember when that person was asking me to fog the lens? Watch it evaporate. Is it gonna, it's not evaporating. It evaporated before. Oh, there it is. It's evaporating. Cool. That's cool. Why are we playing classical music? It's kind of creepy and serial killer. Someone have her paint Logan Paul on her forehead. Yes, but it's $5. Okay, hold on. This music is B-A-L-L-Z, balls. Why can't I make a playlist of this? Oh, well, whatever.
who's here? By the way, guys, like for Mole Man tipping me. He got me to paint an orange on my navel, and I painted a little orange on my face for him, and now we have the lens of my iPhone that's all mucked. There we go. That's better. We have 12 people here. Nobody's saying a darn thing. Is there a delay? Because you guys aren't talking. Hello? Hello? Why is nobody saying anything? I think I scared them. Oh, hey, Frayne. That's weird. I think some people clicked off. Huh. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to be doing the talking. So let's turn on the music just a little bit. Just got home from work and getting settled in. Cool. So if you want the update on the stream so far, Mole Man tipped me $25 to paint on my navel. Whoop. And as thanks, I painted him a little happy orange because he made me a happy orange today. Can you tattoo on your butt, I love Logan Paul? I certainly cannot. And you did not meet the threshold for the $5 paints. I would never tattoo anyone's name on my body. Are you kidding me? That is a bad idea. That like basically guarantees that the relationship is destined for failure. Has there ever, I mean, I'm sure there's been a successful relationship wherein someone has tattooed someone else's name on their body. But I think it increases the likelihood that the relationship is volatile. I don't know. Hey, Jaren. So no, I will never get a Logan Paul tattoo. No, that's excessive. I haven't even met him. Why would I get a tattoo of him? And a again, I don't have any tattoos. I don't like tattoos. I don't like tattoos on men. Neither does Logan Paul, it looks like. I hope he keeps it that way. I prefer to be with men without tattoos. I'm never going to be with Logan Paul, I might add. But just saying. He fits within the parameters. Not that I always hate tattoos. I've said this before. There's some guys that look dope, amazing with tattoos. But for the most part, for some reason, I prefer like none. Because I just like to switch it up. So Raspergu, you're going to have to complete the transaction for $3 for me to add something that you want me to add. Because $2, it doesn't cut it. And I can't put things on my butt because I could lose everything. Do you really want me to lose everything? Over putting Logan Paul in my butt and sounding like Mickey Mouse? Better a name than a face. I suppose so. But both are bad. I mean, you have to tattoo over either if the relationship ends or goes sour. I know that Jeffree Star got a lot of artwork on his body by Kat Von D. And I don't know if you follow Jeffree Star. He's a makeup artist on YouTube for you guys that are watching, because I know the majority of you are men and probably do not follow beauty gurus on YouTube. But yes, Jeffree Star used to be in music, and then he got into the whole makeup beauty guru scene, and now he's one of the richest, I would think, makeup artists on YouTube. And he used to be best friends with Kat Von D from, as you know, there was like a reality show wherein she ran a tattoo parlor, and then she got into makeup as well, and her makeup line is sold at Sephora versus Jeffree Star's line is not. Jeffree Star's choice to do that, I believe, is intentional because Sephora charges huge fees depending on where your makeup line appears in the store. And anyhow, they have beef. And back to what I was saying before, their relationship pretty much ended, and they like attacked each other publicly on social media because apparently Jeffree Star didn't pay her friend who was a designer for Jeffree Star's logo. He basically stole the idea from the designer and then got someone else to finish it. So anyhow, now Jeffree Star's living with all of these tattoos from Kat Von D on his body. I suppose that's a little different than like a face of someone you hate or like a name of someone you hate or don't get along with anymore. But I don't know. Yeah, tattoos are just so permanent. And I don't think, I mean, maybe some people have said, I've read this before, regretting a tattoo is part of getting a tattoo. You haven't actually gotten the right tattoo unless you in some small way regret it. Because that means that
represented a moment in your life as opposed to something that was just too contrived. Do you know what I'm saying? And then it'll motivate you to get more and different tattoos. Hi, Alden. So, still waiting for another. Either Rispergo has to finish the $5 donation because he's itching to make me do something to do with Logan Paul. That could be on Drama Alert. Everyone alert Drama Alert. I tattooed. Actually, somebody already tattooed Logan Paul's initials or something on their butt. I think I remember that. Guys, look that up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there's an episode that he filmed that I saw a couple months ago. Maybe it was as late as like 7 months ago, where a guy crazily got Logan Paul or something tattooed on his butt. And then he appeared in Logan Paul's vlog as a result. But I was going to say, yeah, somebody alert Drama Alert if I start painting I love Logan Paul over my body during a live stream. Then I'm basically sealing the deal that he's going to think that I'm a freak, like a freaky stalker. So, no. So guys, none of you told me how you're staying warm during this hellish long winter. I mean, this is always the point of the year. Oh, I need an apple on the other cheek. Thank you, Efrain. It's very sweet of you. And we've got some sweet music in the background. Okay, here goes nothing. Yes, this is always the point in the year. And I think we passed what they call the saddest day in the year, but of the year. Sorry, not in the year, but of the year. Although I feel like, yeah, this point every year, or at this point every year, I'm just like, why the hell must winter make me suffer every year? Why do I live in Canada? Will I always feel this way? Why did I forget how hard winter is? And like every winter I try to develop like new strategies to cope, but it's always the same thing. The only thing that's like kind of different this year is that I'm taking vitamin D. Everybody needs vitamin D in their life. If you're not getting enough D, how can you possibly be happy? Oh, Rispergo, you just tipped something. I have to look. Just a minute. I'm doing kind of like a Granny Smith apple. Yeah, if you guys live in California, you're fucking lucky. Or Florida or Arizona. I often dream of moving to Arizona. But you guys have more earthquakes and tornadoes and all that crazy skedazzle. And we have earthquakes, I guess, sometimes in Canada. I know Vancouver's in an earthquake zone. But where I live, like, there's earthquakes, like, watch there be an earthquake right now. Actually, it'd be unlikely, but whatever. Like, we have earthquakes every, like, 100 years or something like that, so. The island I live on, though, is an active volcano. This is the sad music I used in another video I made. Can you guys hear it? It's pretty faint in the background. Okay, Rispergo, I gotta look at what you donated. Just a minute. I'm, like, really focused on. Yeah, it's got all the. We're on the dramatic music right now. Okay, so thermal gear, lots and lots of thermal gear. Exactly, Efrain. Okay, so can you paint a big LP for Logan Paul on your forehead? Oh God. Yes. Maybe that'll keep me warm, because I'll be so embarrassed that I actually painted that on my forehead that my cheeks will just start radiating heat. So Sean says, what's the criteria? Anything. I will paint anything on myself. I can't guarantee any location. It cannot violate YouTube's community guidelines because I need to be able to go live. I already did something on my navel. Mole Man paid me for an orange on my navel, and then I painted another one here because he made me happy, and now I'm doing a little apple for a frame, and then I'm going to paint LP on my freaking forehead, which is just crazy. Darth Paul, that's very funny. Has it been really hot in California, Alden? Okay, so let's finish this apple and then move on to the LP. I'm realizing that These are new face paints, and I don't like the greens. Well, I guess that green's okay. Oh, that's cute. Put a little, do you want a little happy face of rain? Or do you want it just like that? It's been a while since, oh, okay, perfect. So then, you know, I was gonna add a little dot at the bottom like the core. Where you pick it off the tree. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Perfect. So now I gotta do the Logan Paul on my forehead. Yay! Oh, hi Eileen. Most beautiful woman on the internet's here. So what color? Oh, wool keeps you warm, Thomas. That's good. So, Respirgo, what color do you want for the LP? I can do pink. I could do orange, yellow. Notice, you know, you'll notice that my colors are getting a little dirty. LP, but what color? Black? White? Pink? Purple? Orange. Oh, I knew you were gonna say orange, because orange is the most vibrant color here. Actually, this is a really good orange face paint. Like, I'm unimpressed with the green, but the orange is very vibrant. Okay. Is it because he's kind of a ginger? He says he's blonde, but he's kind of like a strawberry blonde. Wait, I'm gonna paint this backwards, but that's okay. Wait, I'm gonna paint this backwards, I just realized, because you guys have this mirrored. So wait, okay, tell me if the P is facing the right way when I do it this way. Guys, is the P facing the right way? Is the P flowing in the right direction? Okay, so yes, see, otherwise you would have thought, what the fudge are you doing? Why are you painting LP on your forehead the wrong way? You're that screwed up, man. Okay, so I'm literally painting this backwards. You guys can't see that I'm doing it, but I am. Like, because you guys aren't seeing the same thing I am. Oh, here it comes. Oh, Logan, you're finally on top of me just like I always wanted. I'm honored. And I got paid for it. Best case scenario. Loser. Loser person. That's what this stands for. The things I do for tips, guys. Thank you for tipping me. What's next? What will she get? We got to get a like for the loser person right here. In the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the Pauls start coming and they don't stop coming back to the internet and we all start humming. Didn't make sense that he went to the cemetery. Logan Paul like suicide and he's a dummy. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with shooting another vlog? I don't know, this is really bad improvisation. Hey now, you're a rock star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold, only shooting stars break the mold. How are you gonna change chops without ruining the paint? Well, after about 5 minutes, how do I put something on screen that sends people to a different website and what is it called? Hi, Griffin. Nice to meet you. Pay. You have to super chat me $100 and you could send anyone to any website for $100. I'll write your website right on my chin. That's all that it costs. You are getting such a good deal today. So just use the super chat button, send me $100 and I'll write your website URL on my chin and this video will go public forevermore. And you'll be like, that's the day that I paid Davison of Davison Video to advertise and endorse my outbound link. Holy crap, guys. Like, jump on this. This is a hot deal. I'm serious. Tip me $100. I'll write your freaking Marlboro cigarettes are amazing on my chin. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that on YouTube. I don't know if that violates the community guidelines. Okay, Griffin, where are you? Where are you, honey? So yes, by the way, yeah, this paint will dry, and then I'll be able to change tops. It's like, this is pretty dry by now. It's a little tacky. And also, that my neck hole's big enough, right, that I can just widen it and take my top off. Paint your face on your face. Griffin Sky says, I'm trying to raise money for EDS. If the money is going towards that, I'm glad to do it. No, 30% of it would go towards YouTube because they keep 30% of my tips. I can help you fundraise for EDS in my series Doing Good with Davison. I do one new good deed a week. I was about to shoot the next episode tomorrow. I was probably going to write a letter to the children of Flint, Michigan. But if you want to get into contact with me, I can help you raise money for Ehlers, how do you pronounce it? Is it Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? EDS? I know it's like a connective tissue disorder. But yes, if you were to tip me $100 right now, 70% would go to me, 30% would go to YouTube. So, your choice. So yes, Alden, $5 paint my face on my face. Very meta. I just saw a new meme today that I really liked. PewDiePie covered it. It's a really catchy song. I just downloaded it. The music for it. What is it called now? Okay, I guess I'll play it for you. I don't know if I'm allowed to play this, but hey guys, if you're new here, I painted an orange on my belly because I'm Mole Man. I'm painting anything on my body for a minimum of $5. I have an LP as in loser person on my forehead. I've got an orange for Mole Man, and I've got a little apple for a frame. And I'm in negotiations for $100 for a URL on my chin. Why not? And again, pardon for my stomach not being abolitionist necessarily, because I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants and it's winter. Okay, so we're going to play the meme that I like today, guys. Oh, this is a great song. This is a song you play when you go crazy. This is a song I should play when I paint my face on my face. No, not EDS. I thought it was Ehlers-Danlos or Ehlers something syndrome. But if it's for erectile dysfunction, dude, then I'm not donating any money to that cause. I think Pornhub's a better primary supporter of that cause. Rob says, the Joker's painted smile. Oh, God, I'm going to look really creepy by the end of this. Okay, so I'm going to play you guys the meme. Thank you, Rob. Oh, no. No, I have to paint it now. Hold on. This is like the perfect, like, crazy-ass wall. I just about fell over. Do you want to get crazy, kids? I've never looked better. I should get married wearing this. I'll get married to Logan Paul wearing this makeup. I feel like a French mime. I gotta make sure I don't hurt myself. Oh God. Hey kids, do you want to have a crazy time tonight? Okay, hold on a second. It does need some black eyes. Someone's gonna have to tip for that. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna play you the meme that I like. This is so sexy. Anybody who is looking forward to a sexy show, you got it, kids. Okay, so just a minute. So this is, guys, this is the meme that I really like, and it'll take me time though to like edit a really good video for it, even if it's short-ish as a meme. Let me know if you've heard this before. It's a really catchy tune, Finder. God, I hate this. I hate going through files on Mac because it's just like so complicated. Untitled, no. Seagate, no, wrong. Finder, okay. Macintosh HD, users, myself, movies, downloader movies. This is this? No, this is not what we want to see at all. Okay, so put it in order of date modified. You so precious? No, not you so precious. Oh yeah, you're so precious when you smile meme. So has anybody heard of this before? Reopen. Okay, I'll show this to you guys. Oh, you can't even see me. Sorry, that's the problem with this this new cord. It pulls. Hey kids. So yeah, $5 more. I paint the lines. I look like shit. I look cute. I really looked cute, I felt like, when this opened, and this has not ended up terribly cute, but it's ended up terribly funny. And this should go on the highlight reel of me popping balloons on my body, putting pudding in my hair, dumping water on my head, and now this, because the Joker moment was quite perfect. This has been good serendipity today. Not all streams are fire. Don't want to jinx the stream, but so far we've had some good moments, haven't we, kids? Can you imagine if I've just vlogged like this all the time? I look like I'm like an insane clown posse / clown school reject. Like I look very disturbed. It's so awful. Thanks for making me look awful, guys. Hi, Emma. Okay, so here we go. This is the meme that I like. I hope this isn't copyrighted. You so fucking precious when you smile. Hit it from the back and drive you wild. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes. Oh, it's not the full-length version. I'm so pissed off. That's only half of it. Anyhow, that's okay. And actually, that's the slowed down version, because it's actually a young guy that sings the song, and it's a white kid, and his actual voice is a lot higher. And I think it sounds much better slowed down, personally. Because, yeah, the higher thing he sounds a bit like Justin Bieber. You're so fucking precious when you smile. Instead of like, you're so fucking precious when you smile. I lost a bunch of you. Yeah, I do need Harley Quinn ponytails. I agree with you. We heard of Pennywise, but have you seen this crazy Davy Wise? Hi, Gizmo Gremlin. People are currently paying me $5 to paint anything they want on my body. There's some debate as to whether or not someone should pay for like the black lines. There's LP for loser person / Logan Paul in my forehead. Shape of an L on my forehead. There's a happy orange. There's a little apple. There's the Joker smile. And then there's the orange on my navel. Oh my gosh, that was unflattering. But that's okay. It was hopefully so quickly shown that you don't see my flaws. Do Logan Paul abs. Is this what I should do to raise money? Because it seems like it's waiting for you. What do you mean? Well, you can absolutely do crazy face painting on yourself to raise money. Do you have a following? I mean, you could hire me to do that for you on my main channel. Working for you, my bad. Oh, yeah, you could hire me to do that for you and fundraise, and we could come up with like a split. But equally, like, is it really Ehlers-Danlos or whatever syndrome that you're raising money for, or is it erectile dysfunction syndrome? Was that a joke? I don't think it's EDS. Is it erectile dysfunction? Is erectile dysfunction syndrome really the name for really the name for the affliction of erectile dysfunction? I thought it was just called erectile dysfunction. I was right the 5th time, which is what? Ehlers-Danlos. Okay, sorry. Yeah, but for my show, Doing Good with Davison, I could absolutely talk about your fundraising. I have a much larger audience on my main channel, but we could come to an agreement if you want to sponsor me. But for free, I can cover whatever charity that you're doing. First time it's Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay. So this is your first time ever on a live stream ever, and you're witnessing this. You get tipped more on live streams when you actually have like something people can pay to see or do, and it's interactive. If you're just like talking, there are sometimes some people like Ephraim has just tipped me randomly. I know Resparagu has, but generally speaking, like I'm turning this into a game, and it's fun because you guys can just like command me to do shit that I would not do otherwise. So I'm sure you can. It's called gamification. I'm sure you could gamify fundraising. It's Roxo, the rock and roll clown. Crazy. And nice to meet you, Griffin. Do Logan Paul abs. Oh, gotta get $5 for the Logan Paul abs. Well, the funny thing is I'm going to be walking around playing Pokemon Go. So imagine what you're doing with a bunch of people reacting to me. I don't understand. Well, the funny thing is I'm going to be walking around playing Pokemon Go. So imagine what you're doing with a bunch of people reacting to me. I don't get it. I don't know what you mean. You're showing my broadcast to people on the street. What are they saying? I hope you film it. Send a copy of that to davisonvideo@crazygirl.com. Okay, what else can we... So you guys are aware of that meme. I want to make up my own version of it. I kind of just made my own version of it during the live stream, but it got cut off short, which is annoying. Sorry, imagine a bunch of people looking at you while you're walking around town with stuff on your face. You're not going to draw any attention. Oh, well, they absolutely would. They would notice. But I actually live in a big city wherein lots of crazy shit happens. It's kind of like living in New York City. So people become pretty desensitized pretty quickly to abnormal behavior. Or they just pretend they don't see it because they're afraid of it. I imagine that if people were to see me, they would just, yeah, you would be surprised. Like some people might laugh, I think, but the majority would just like think it was for something and ignore me. Sadly. But if I was in a small town, maybe I'd get some better reactions. It can be crazy town in Montreal. There's a bunch of weirdos that live here. I live here. That's proof of that. What else is in the news? So I'm going to put the music back on because I'm missing it. Oh, guys. Winter. We talked about winter. That is too loud. I've been painted on several times. We talked about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I sang and acted crazy. Talked about Logan Paul's dad beating up KSI. Who do I think will win? Probably Logan Paul's dad. Who knows though? Like I said, it's probably all just staged. The black guys were paid for? No, the black guys weren't paid for. Rob paid. The last donation that I got was for the. I missed that one. Really? Who paid for black guys? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, well, black eyes. Here goes nothing. Sorry about that. Because that's the problem with the super chat, is that I don't always get notifications for it, and they'll disappear after a certain amount of time. It used to be that all of the super chat tips would stay up the entire duration of the broadcast, but that doesn't happen anymore. So black eyes like lines, right? You walked into a fun house of a live stream. Of course I'll make this my dating profile picture. This is what they're getting into when they date me. So are we doing lines, or are we doing like a circle? Because a circle's far more complicated. Dark circles? Or wait, okay. Mole Man, so Emma wants dark circles, but what does Mole Man and Eileen want? Is Eileen still here? I'm sorry I didn't see that. I hope Eileen didn't get pissed I was ignoring her, because I totally did not see that whatsoever. That's so stupid that things disappear. Just black it out, creepy. Okay. Actually, I have to be careful because I don't want to stab myself in my eye. Here, I'm going to use my finger, I think, because my eyes are sensitive. It's kind of like, this is like I'm about to go to war. I'm like a military man. I feel like Rocky right now, guys. Yeah, it's my war paint. There you go. I'm not going to make them even. Would you like to go on a date? A blind date? With a sexy lady? I could show you a good time, young man. Now you can sing that song Cellophane from Chicago. Oh God, I wish I knew the lyrics. I know, come on babe, why don't you paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and pull my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Well, Eileen, you're back just in time for this beautifulness. I found the link for the Logan Paul tattooed video. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, it exists. Okay, guys, just a minute. Hold on one quick second. Where's this little thing? No. There we go. There we go. I did not anticipate looking, you know who I look like? I look like Beetlejuice. That's who I look like, if you guys remember that reference, because it's been a long time since Beetlejuice came out. I step out for 5 minutes and Davison is the Joker. Yep. Thank you for saying I look like Drew Barrymore, Emma. And Mole Man, thank you for being so generous today. I have to really thank you deeply. Thank you again to Afrain. Thank you to Respergu. Who else? I should watch Beetlejuice again. It's been a long time, just like Edward Scissorhands. Those are like really classic films. Do I have everyone? Wait, I have Mole Man, Afrain, Rob, Respergu, and Mole Man for Eileen. So thank you all for the donations thus far. Lady Juice, Harley Quinn. Should I put my hair in pigtails? I feel like I should. Who did the belly? Mole Man. I'm getting some elastics. They were making Beetlejuice. Oh God, I hope they do a good job of it. I hope it doesn't suck. I kind of like, I'll just get rid of that. Well, you know why they remake TV shows and they do sequels, guys? It's because, oh yeah. Yeah, I think somebody should pay me to paint the bottom of my ponytail. They remake shows because it's easier. You've already generated a demand for a specific product, and it's very hard to generate a demand for an appreciation of original content. That's sometimes why YouTube has worked against me. You're better off doing sequels because you know that people have seen the first, they're going to be curious about the second, and even if it sucks, you know, you're pretty much guaranteed a return. And if it's great, you know, then you're guaranteed a massive return. So remakes are sort of in the same vein. If it's been long enough, people who like the first one are going to want to check out the second one, even if, you know, usually remakes are never better than the originals. Really, never. Listen to trust my opinions. I clearly look very credible right now. Do we like the ponytails? I feel like I'm at an age where I'm not supposed to wear ponytails anymore. Because I don't know about anyone else, but I've never felt prettier. Did you guys want to get a little crazy tonight? Puddin'? It's weird seeing modern things in the shows I grew up with, but I love it. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're going to remake the Little Mermaid sooner rather than later. I don't know if there's plans to do a live action one, but I imagine it's in the works. Maybe it'll come out in 2022. Who knows? Well, thank you for saying I'm pretty. Davison to the squeakquel. That's cute. Squeakquel. That's a nice way to say sequel. Was there multiple earbuds? Hey, did you guys know? Wait a second. Griffin says, oh, this is what happens when moms don't give a crap about their 18-year-old daughters or 17-year-old daughters violating the chance of YouTube. Well, I'm not 18 or 17. I'm actually the mother of a 17-year-old son. So this is what happens when a middle-aged woman has a midlife crisis for $70. This is the best way to have a midlife crisis, really. This looks like a midlife crisis. This is the personification of one, okay? Yes, Air Bud was supposed to lose money, but then it ended up profiting massively, which was a big shock to the investors because sometimes film studios will release movies to lose money so that they don't get taxed quite as heavily. But they got fucked because it made a ton of money. I still look super hot. I'm amazed that you think I look hot, Alden. You are my diehard fan. Oh, it's our friend Officer. What lovely stuff are you going to bless us with today? Yes, can we paint 18 plus? Yes, you can paint a plus 18 on my face for a minimum of $5. Can I paint something really graphic? I could paint a cartoon version of something. but I can't go too crazy. Can't be photorealistic. I'm not going to turn into Bob Ross right now, and do like a very, you know, photorealistic schlong right going into my mouth. That would probably be a bad idea. Do you know who Skylar Gizondo is? No, I do not. Maybe 18 plus, not near the mouth. Like 18 plus on my neck. Neck tattoos. What do you guys think about neck tattoos? Again, they can look okay, but anytime you go, I think, above basically the collarbone, you're entering into, you might not be as easily employed territory. Paint Bob Ross. That's not a bad idea. I am Boob Ross. You guys remember that rental film that I made? Is my neon breast video, print video on my Patreon yet? That's a good question. If it's not, I'll put it up tonight. What about the Shuhei 69 tattoo? No, it does not mean that it's about read Shuhei 60. I don't know if it's anything risky. I could do a 69, but I can't do anything that's offensive or racially offensive or anything like that. That's not going to fly with me. Got to keep it like weird, but not offensive to the point of like could be misinterpreted as something, you know, that is not good for everyone. This is child-friendly content. I'm your babysitter, kids. Do you want me to read you a bedtime story? I could read you guys stories. I have a bunch of stories that I found because I was throwing out a bunch, or actually giving away a bunch of stuff that I hadn't read in years. So what does LP mean? It means Logan Paul. Tipping options not available in this country. No, Mole Man's paid enough. Mole Man, you don't have to tip me anymore. Who is here for my Patreon? And Officer of the Watches, I figured you out. You were definitively a troll. I thought at first you were a legitimate human being, like a legitimate viewer who needed life advice, but now I know you're a troll. And I suspect you're a white kid, and I suspect you live in the United States. Yes, it also means life points. LP means whatever you want it to mean. This is modern art. Little peen, exactly. There's a rumor that Logan Paul has a little peen. I'm a little bit disappointed, but that's okay. It's what you do with it, right? I mean, I don't have the biggest bobs on the planet, but I do what I can with them. And sometimes there's a rumor of you make up on top for what you don't got on the bottom. So as a guy, you're more likely to get extremely ripped if you don't have a giant noodle. Has that been my experience so far? Well, no, there's been some guys that have been pretty ripped. Like I gotta whisper, I dated an underwear model, and he was pretty impressive. And he was ripped, but he wasn't very smart. So there you go. You can't have it all. ASMR clown. That's got to be what someone's into. Hi guys. Okay. This is quiet time. This is quiet tickle time with Davison the clown. Are you ready for your tickles? I'm tickling you. This is tiny tingly tickles. Do you like the tingly tickles? Favorite song, the one that isn't playing right now. Favorite song. Everyone always asks me my favorites, and I'm very appreciative of when you ask me questions because it gives me stuff to talk about or squawk about. But I like many things. I'm the type of person that needs a lot of variety and experimentation, if you can't already tell, in my life. Or I get bored, or unhappy, or I feel stifled. In some ways it's positive because then you guys always see my experimentation, but then in some ways it's negative because then if it comes to like committing to like a really formatted show on YouTube, I'm like, I want to like do a bunch of different things. So when you ask me my favorite thing, it's like you're asking me, do I like to play the one same thing over and over again? That's like the height of everything. And no, you can appreciate so many different songs in so many different equally valuable ways and of equally interesting intensities that it's impossible for me to say this, above all, is my most favorite song. I have so many songs I love. That's the beauty of music. Rule 26 on your face. What's rule 26 of the internet? Hold on, I'm gonna play some more music, guys. Rule 24. Oh, Rule 24. Yes, isn't that Rule 24? I did a video on Rule 24. If you go on my main channel, please subscribe to my main channel. We're trying to get to 100K. Road to 100K, baby. I should just go live on my main channel after this wraps, like no explanation, just sit there. See how many subscribers I lose? They'd probably be laughing, actually. They liked it when I filmed the wall, because my wall was naked at one point. You guys you who are my regulars here, you know that I filmed the naked wall and made jokes about the wall nipple. Eileen knows about that. Sean knows about that, I think. But yeah, I made a video about Rule 24. And it was actually my first rental video that I made on a platform called, not Vimeo, not VidMe, Viewer. They all begin with V's. I made quite a bit of money off of it, but then I don't know actually where the uncensored version of that is. It's probably on some old hard drive. Yeah, the Neon Dreams breast painting video. Is that uploaded to Patreon yet? Do a random shopping vlog. I definitely want to wear Walmart for a week. I've said that before, for sure. I have so many videos I want to make, guys. It's just the editing is the tough part, right? It's so time consuming to edit. I need some more tips. One of the first ones you put on there. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I was gonna do probably the jump rope versus no jump rope challenge tonight, or one of my photo sets. I want to record something new. I don't know if I have time to do it. And you know, I wish I could produce at the same quality as my uncensored Kiri Kiri music video. But I mean, the Kiri music video, like I told you guys before, cost me like $1,000 to make. So I can't be doing that all the time. That's like half my profits right now on Patreon. But I love it, right? I love delivering higher quality stuff. The video isn't there, only pictures. Oh, okay, well good. I gotta upload that video. Neon breast painting video is going to be live on my Patreon tonight. Thank you for reminding me. I should have a folder on my hard drive with like all the uncensored, but no, I just go by, oh, let me type in the title and it'll show up somewhere in one of my 50,000 hard drives. I'm very organized. Griffin says, editing is like a headache or a migraine, banging your head against the wall. Well, I mean, okay, no. Back to every time I go live, it's different. Some live streams are total fun fests, like tonight. I feel like I should be having a cocktail tonight. Other live streams aren't as great, and like I'm tired or I'm in pain or I can't gather my thoughts, I'm not well hydrated, or I'm getting a little sick. But same thing applies for editing sessions. Like I really loved editing the Kiri T music video, and I think you guys can tell, like there are some people that are like, oh, one guy left a comment, it would have been so much better if it would have been like on like stabilizers, there was like more stabilization of the footage. And then somebody else pointed out that there was a dot on the footage, but I think that person was like saying that so that I would know there was a problem with the equipment, but it wasn't my equipment. And quite frankly, that means that, you know, I should talk to that, but I'm not going to work with that person anymore. But I should talk to the videographer and go, hey dude, you know, you're supposed to give me flawless footage, and there was something wrong with your lens. I mean, shit happens, and I don't think ultimately it impacts the video that much. Like I think the video is still pretty great. But I really enjoyed editing it, and I think it shows. I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed making a nice flow to it. So yeah, but then the last video that I released on my main channel where I was tipping men on Twitch, that took me 2 days, and I didn't want to be doing it the entire time. And it was far more complicated than you think, because I'm doing picture-in-picture. I'm editing out all the boring parts of, you know, going through different Twitch streamers to find the ones that would react in the right way. I had to learn new software for it. So yeah, I mean, sometimes editing is a chore, but then you get the reward of new subscribers or lots of views or ad revenue or making your fans happy, because this is about making your fans happy, isn't it? So Emma says, I'm eating and I'm watching, also eating fries. I wish I could eat fries. Tonight, my friends, I will be eating berries and an iron pill, because I alternate days of fasting and eating. So tonight is like kind of fasting, because I had like saw my weight creep up around Christmas. And when I shot the Kiri T music video, I wasn't really happy with my figure. So I've been kind of like not eating. Plus not eating is anti-aging. So that's why I'm doing it. Ah, it's fine. You have fun some days and then you have less fun other days. And then I watch food videos when I'm starving myself, and I get appreciate, or I convince myself mentally that I've eaten, and I find that it works. Efrain is right, confused myself when it said Davison video, sorry. So Griffin says, I'm just starting on a YouTube and I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Can I make my channel Power Chat or whatever it's called, Super Chat? Can you do Super Chat donations? I don't know. I know that you have to have a verified YouTube account. I'm pretty sure you have to be part of the partner program because they pay you out via AdSense. But you can look in your channel settings and it'll show you whether or not you can do Super Chat. Anybody else gonna tip me? We need some more colors, guys. We need some more designs. I feel like I need some yellow on my face or in my hair. Go in there with yellow. Look at the paint. Look how it's painted on me. And everything that I do. And it was all yellow. That was my sign. That was my song with my New York boyfriend. That was our song. Ben. Yellow by Coldplay. So that shows when we went out. 'Cause that song came out in like 2002 or some shit like that, or 2001. That was a long time ago. That was a very long time ago. Oh, Super Bowl. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. So, Justin Timberlake, a lot of people have been really hard on Justin Timberlake's performance. But I have to say that he was better than Coldplay was at the Super Bowl. Like Chris Martin, even though he can be great at the piano and he's great energy when he performs live, he's not always the best singer live, I find. The lead singer of Coldplay is called Chris Martin, in case you didn't know. But yeah, Justin Timberlake had like flawless vocals. He was really good at dancing. It was maybe a little cheesy when he went into the audience like, oh, this is about not just me. This is about the community at the Super Bowl. And it's about sharing the moment. And I'm not so self-involved as a celebrity. I'm an every person. You know, I'm one of you guys. Like that was maybe a little schlocky and transparent. But I thought it was great. And I think people are mainly mad at Justin Timberlake because Janet Jackson wasn't invited, or if she was invited, maybe she declined. We don't even know, right? This is all speculation. And because he said negative things about Britney Spears, like he's insulted Britney Spears because she cheated on him, but now there's also a rumor that Justin also cheated on Britney, so why the fuck is he still bitter? And there's footage of Justin calling Britney Spears allegedly a bitch that was recorded, I think, a couple years ago. So I think people are kind of like, they weren't entirely cool with Justin Timberlake. And I mean, there's been a lot of like big female and male musical acts the last, say, 5 to 10 years. So Justin Timberlake seems kind of, I don't know, a white person's black music sometimes a little bit. I think people can interpret him that way. You know what I mean? Like he's like soul light. I mean, I think he's a very talented vocalist. I think he's a great actor. I think he's a great dancer. He's a very talented young man. But I see how people could interpret his way of singing and performing to be kind of weak, or you know what I mean, or pandering. What do you guys think? So Sean says, the problem with Coldplay, he was outshined by the other acts. Most do not remember Coldplay. Yeah, I mean, I liked the end where it was like believe in love and everybody held up like signs. That was cool. But yeah, Beyonce, I mean, how can you compete against Beyonce and Bruno Mars? You can't. Bruno Mars is an exceptional vocalist as well. So when you've got Chris Martin, who's like just basically sings notes very simply. Yeah. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. Like it's so basic, you know? Oh, bye, Mo Man, thank you. Bye. My navel says bye. My cheeks say bye. Thank you for playing the game, Molly. Cold who? You guys don't like Coldplay's. I think Coldplay is almost a whiter band than Justin Timberlake. Am I right? You're better at singing than me, Emma, or better at singing than Chris Martin from Coldplay?
Did you guys even watch the Super Bowl? I almost fell over before, guys, because I put a pillow on this stupid chair. I need to get new chairs. Oh, then Justin Timberlake. Oh, really? Well, then start singing on your YouTube channel, girl, because I know you want to start a YouTube channel. Do covers. I should sing more because I can sing okay. Like, I'm a competent vocalist, as you can tell. I'm not an exceptional one, but I'm solid, if that makes any sense. I'm like slightly better than Chris Martin, but definitely not as good as Beyonce. And at moments I can sound like Pink. There's something Pink-ish about my voice. The problem at the show was the audio. When he was in the room, it was hard to hear. I watched it more for the commercials. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the commercials because I was cleaning my apartment and trying to take a break. Yeah, I didn't really tune into the Super Bowl till like the halftime show. And then I watched the Eagles win ultimately. That was cool because they won at the last minute pretty much, and then it was pretty tense towards the end. And then everyone also was being hard on Brady. I mean, I know Brady likes or was friendly with Trump, so how can you respect a person as much if you know sometimes, no hate, but you know, supporting Trump is not always the best thing. Trump's a bit of a fucking idiot, and I don't think he's done great things for the Republican Party. I think the Republican Party was more respectable before he came along, but whatever. Everyone has a different opinion. But yeah, I think too, people were making fun of Brady for like making out with his son or kissing his son on the lips. I don't kiss my son on the lips, but if other people want to do that, that's fine. What's your mom watching? So they win too much, but the coach thing is not making the Patriots any friends. I suppose not. I should see the Time of Your Life commercial. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting to paint a minion. I'm waiting to paint something crazy. Hey guys, we're almost at an hour and 20 minutes. It's gone by pretty quick. Oh, what would happen if I paint my lens? The M&M's and Danny DeVito one. Oh yes, you told me about that, Efrain. I still need to check that out. Here, guys, we're going to paint the lens. You guys excited to see what happens? Oh, that's interesting. Special effects. Guys, this is actually useful. Instagram people should know about this. You want to do like cool things and effects with your phone, like old school, you just paint your lens with a little makeup. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Oh yeah, I've seen that show. I like it. Could I paint a rainbow? Do you guys think I could? Hi, Jigadon. $5, I paint anything on myself. I've got an LP, I've got an orange, I've got an apple, I've got a Joker, I've got the Beetlejuice eyes, I've got Harley Quinn's pigtails. I'm crazy. Please subscribe to this channel, my main channel, Davison Video. I like rainbows. Yeah, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy is like a style show. Is that even still on? I know like the host of that, the blonde guy, I can't remember his name, but he must be in his 50s now. Here, let's see. I would have to paint really small. Let's see. Can I paint a rainbow on the lens? Homemade yellow filter. That's right. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can paint a rainbow. This is an experiment, guys. Okay. Oh, that's too much red. I'm bleeding! Ah! Oh, it's Netflix. Okay, so it's reruns. Get a little blue. Oh, it's fading. Okay, is it fading? Is it drying? You guys don't even realize how small I have to paint to make this work. Oh, no! That's ridiculous. How did that happen? No, we're not happy with this. People are like, why are you filming with a potato? No, I'm filming with face paint. It's different. That does not... How could that have eclipsed all the red? That doesn't make any sense. Too much water, you're right. Okay, we have a bit of a gradient, you see? This is purple-ish. But it's literally like 4 millimeters, so it's never going to be perfect. We'll put yellow on the other side. I think that's going to show up the best. I don't think anyone's ever done this on YouTube ever. Hey! I am raising from the pits of hell.
Good thing this is not a cheap, you know, the good thing this is a cheap phone, you know, it's only an iPhone 7 Plus. It looks cool. Make your own Instagram filters. I like it. I appreciate this. Does this violate YouTube's community? Oh! Guys, I know what I can do for colors. You guys guess what colors I'm about to paint on the lens. You know where I'm going with this. Guess, guys. Oh, look, we've got some orange. Oh. Nope, not black. Got more orange than that. I'm painting you. Are you a good child? Or am I gonna have to paint a giant X on you? Don't be a bad boy, be a good boy. Oh crap, I have to plug in my stupid phone again. Here we go. Okay. It doesn't really look orange, does it? Does that look orange? It looks reddish orange. Oh, don't go away. It's fading. Okay. Barely showing. There we go. It didn't turn out, guys. I was trying to paint blue and orange like a Tide Pod, but it's not. The blue is not very densely pigmented. Oh, there we go. Hey, that's interesting. I just need a little white dot in the middle, but it'd have to be like the tiniest white dot ever. It is kind of rainbowish. See, it's much more orange on this side, blue on this side. Oh, it's fading a little bit as it dries. I never knew I could do this before. I'm just sorry. This is what I do to amuse myself. This is what we did before the internet. We did stupid projects like this. Oh, they're trying to make laws to change Tide Pods. You know what? I agree with that because they do look too much like candy for kids and anything that could endanger children or people with dementia. Come on. They look like gummy candy. Everyone knows it. The meme wouldn't exist if they didn't. So I don't really feel sorry at all for Tide. And they profited massively off of the whole like scandal. This is cool. I feel like some hipster would love to vlog like this all the time. Neat. This is literally a nightmare I had as a child. Sit down. I am now controlling your mind. You will tip me $5 to paint a dong on my thyroid gland, and I will rip out your thyroid and feed it to you like an appetizer. Children. Here, oh, there's the white dot. No, now you see nothing. Okay, we've gone too far, people. We're gonna quit this. Hey, Lilliputian, look what I look like. If you want me to paint anything on my face or put something in my hair, it's a $5 donation via super chat, minimum. Mr. Moleman. Moleman tipped me. Frayne tipped me. Rob tipped me. Wait, Moleman? Rob, no, Moleman, Raspergu, Rob, Frayne, Moleman, and Moleman on my navel. Please put this on Instagram. I've been committed to like mostly releasing more like professional looking photos on my Instagram. I'm trying to play that game. So like this would be on brand for you guys, but it would be off brand a little bit for my Instagram. I could put it on my Snapchat. Like I said, I could go live on my main channel and say nothing and just sit there like this. But I probably won't do that because I'm willing to take risks on this channel. This is the experimental channel, but not on the main one because I don't want to lose everything. So what's up, Lilliputian? Staring contest, that's right. LP staring, call it Logan Paul staring contest. Challenge Logan Paul to a staring contest. I lost. I'm all right, I just finished watching a movie. Which movie? I feel like I'm getting hungry and I'm not allowed to eat, but I'm hungry. I did blink. I blink. I can't help it. Plus, it's kind of hard when you have black makeup on your eyes. Look, it's like creasing and stuff. It's sort of dripping into my eyes a little bit. I'm not gonna lab. Lab? I read abs and I said I'm not gonna lab and said I'm not gonna lie. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't start coming. No, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the streets and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense what we did for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. I fucked it up. When they try to remember the lyrics, Mr. Right, one of those to spend the afternoon with, very light humored in a way, I guess. Gizmo Gremlin, what about you? You want me to write all-star or stars, put stars on my face? Mr. Right. I haven't watched a romantic comedy in a very long time. I think the last kind of romantic comedy I watched was Bad Moms. That was okay. Need to make a video reading the original Grimm's fairy tales with that look. I do. I wonder if I'd be able to reproduce this look very easily. I don't know. Probably. But it would never be quite the same. This original moment experienced together on the internet. It's funny that when, oh, good night, Gizmo Gremlin. It's really funny that when a song's playing on the radio, you know, you're prompted for the lyrics, so you keep up with it. But like from memory, unless I know a song really well and I've sung it recently, I'm like, wait, what are the lyrics? Anyhow, that's why there's lyrics on the screen when you sing karaoke. Even singers sing the lyrics to their old songs wrong sometimes. I'm waiting for another donation, guys. I want to paint something else. But I think we're the 13 people here, we're all out of donations for now. And Sean's my patron. Efrain's my patron. Who else of my patrons are here? Did I see the video where a young kid got hold of mom's credit card and tipped $500,000 to a Minecraft Twitch streamer? No, I did not. Yes, and you're right to say, who the hell has $500,000 worth of credit? Like, I suppose that's possible. Are they sure it's legitimate? Just like there's a video that I just saw that was uploaded today by another YouTuber that I've never heard of, who has actually had 843,000 subscribers. So I'm surprised, but there's like so many channels actually with like 1 million subscribers that I don't watch, right? But he allegedly tipped someone $50,000, but I don't believe it. Like, I think it was a setup. I think he knew the chick. Because, like, who the fuck? I mean, you have to be independently wealthy to be able to afford to give someone $50,000. Mr. Beast, I often wonder where did he get his money from? But he's getting a lot of views. He may, you know, at a certain point, you need to spend money. Otherwise, the government's going to take it anyways. They're going to tax it the hell out of you. So it's just a marketing or it's like a production expense that you can write off. And Mr. Beast, I think, invested in crypto. So he probably was like a crypto winner. But yeah, other than that, like I have spent, you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have spent $10,000 on a single video, literally, legitimately. James Franco was involved in an art project called the Museum of Non-Visible Art. And it was in the early internet days. I think it was in 2010 or 2011. I can't remember anymore. Maybe it was 2011. And I saw that Franco had put this out there, that he was a part of it, and that it was basically the Museum of Non-Visible Art was a museum that existed only via description and plaques. So it's a museum that basically they could house anywhere in the world in a blank space, and they would take you through the museum in kind of a performance art piece and explain the works that were hanging on the walls that you had to visualize. And that there would only be the descriptions beneath where you had to visualize the arts, the works of art being. Sorry, I'm speaking funny. I think I'm getting hungry, like I said before. So to sponsor the entire museum and have your name put on the museum, it would have been the Davison's Museum of Non-Visible Art. And you would get a plaque and all this other stuff and be invited to the after party where James Franco would be present. It was $10,000. So I thought, oh my God, this is crazy. Everyone's going to laugh at this. People who don't understand art will think that this is just a waste of everyone's time. But somebody who, like myself, who does understand art, I see that it is an interesting concept to lead people through, an imaginary experience, and to be able to tour that imaginary experience is very theatrical. And art sort of, in a way, only exists via description if you really break it down to its thematic elements. So like I could appreciate it on that intellectual level, but I could also see how a layperson who's not in the art world could dismiss it as like, why would anyone pay for air? But the $10,000 reward, it did involve a bunch of perks that I was supposed to get. And I was supposed to get a PDF of the described works in the museum, and I was supposed to get a plaque, which would have been the thing I could have resold as a work of art and as an art investor. So anyhow, I spent $10,000. I put it on my credit card, and the end of that story is actually very interesting. They didn't deliver on their promises. So now people were like, you're an idiot for assuming that a museum of non-visible or invisible art would deliver on their promises. You were buying nothing. They gave you what you paid for, but no, they didn't give me what I paid for. I paid for very tangible things, and you can't on your credit card pay for nothing. That's against the credit card's terms of service. So I actually gave them time to deliver on their promises. I gave them time to deliver on the PDF, to deliver on the plaque, to deliver on the after party and a performance of the space. But after 6 months, they'd sent me nothing. So my credit card said, no, they don't get to keep $10,000 for nothing. This is fraud. You're getting your money back. And so I got my money back. So I got all of this worldwide press. I ended up being interviewed on the radio here. It got me known again in the local scene in 2011. It was something interesting that I did early in social media. I believe I'm now cited in a book having participated in the project. It put me 1 degree of separation from James Franco, but I'm sure he hates me now if he even remembers me. And it's a good story. So that's the most I've ever spent on a single video. It was $10,000. But I actually was lucky and I got it back. Although I did have to live 6 months paying back the 10 grand that was on my credit card. And as a conclusion to this story, Kickstarter changed its terms of service after my $10,000 donation that wasn't fulfilled to saying that you can't create projects based on conceptual art that delivers no tangible perks. You can't just use it for fundraising air. And it's funny that I also was a part of that history and that change, because I don't know who ultimately lost money, if it was Kickstarter that lost the money or if it was the artist that lost the money. And maybe the artist may have sued Kickstarter. I don't know. But regardless, there you go. There's my most money. So there's the most money I've ever spent. So yeah, I don't know if I believe this $500,000 nonsense unless, she's like a Saudi, oil heiress or something like that. And I don't believe that all these streamers are actually donating like $50,000 or $20,000. I don't believe it. Maybe Mr. Beast, but not all of them. It's staged. So MF says, I love James Franco so freaking much. I want to meet him so bad, so freaking much. I don't know. I mean, I think he's a smart guy. But I mean, I've heard that there are issues with him. Like he's like a lot of actors and artists. He's pretty self-involved. And he hasn't treated women necessarily the best way, and he's gone through a lot of girlfriends and women, so I don't know. I mean, everyone's a combination of good and bad, but You know, I've heard great things about Franco and his talent, and I'm sure he's chill to hang out with, but romantically, I don't know if he's the best kind of human being to want to get, you know, hooked up with. But I don't know, so what the fuck am I talking about? I'm just speaking based on what I've heard about his reputation. So Griffin says, it seems like people don't want to see art today. All they want to see is people sitting in front of a desk playing video games. Yeah. Well, because art requires the viewer to engage in thinking and abstraction, and not everybody wants to, you know, thinking and abstraction is work, and most people, when they consume entertainment, they want it to be escapist. They don't want it to be a mental effort. And art is subjective, and people generally also want to watch things they identify with or consume art they identify with. And if something's more about like a political issue or personal experience or some sort of like avant-garde technique, it's harder to get into it if you feel like it doesn't, you know, we interpret the world based on ourselves. So if you don't feel like it bears any, you know, not resemblance to you, but like, if it doesn't reflect anything in your life or the way you experience the world, then it's harder to appreciate. So I don't know, I can put myself in a whole bunch of different people's shoes and appreciate all sorts of different perspectives, and to engage in abstraction is fun for me. That's leisure for me, but I see how it's not leisure for everyone. So Eileen said, I forgot what we did to you when I came back just now. Yes, I know. Anyone coming into this broadcast will be like, she's talking about modern art. This is performance art, guys. Oh, Frank, you are so generous. Thank you, my dear. And your hat is coming soon. Bob Ross or some badass neck drawing. Someone vote. Oh, okay. Doing a poll. Bob Ross here, or neck drawing. Bob Ross. Where do you want Bob Ross? Here? I think Bob Ross should be here. You should play Life is Strange. Do not buy the season pass, though it did not work. Life is Strange. Huh. I will take note of that. Hold on. I'll let you guys vote. And I'll be right back. I have to put something in the fridge. Hold on. Most of those tips are fake, but what we do is block those accounts until paid off and send creditors after them. What are you talking about? So we have either one of frame, both are great. Neck. So I think neck is the consensus. So something on my neck or Bob Ross on my neck? Should the fusion be just Bob Ross on my neck? And I have to do Bob Ross from memory? I guess I could pull him up on my computer screen. My face is hurting from talking, and I still have to upload to my patrons. The extreme high tips on YouTube or Twitch work. Oh, I work at PayPal. Oh. So they're fricking the system. That's bad. I don't think I've ever gotten any chargebacks on tips here. I think YouTube takes care of that. So you could just fraud PayPal and tip a huge amount and make it look like you did it on video and you didn't actually do it. That's terrible. Okay. Bob Ross, what does he look like? He's got an afro. Oh, well. It's a happy little mistake, as Bob Ross would say. It's not a mistake. It's like a happy accident. So here's the happy. I've got some curly little hair. Curly little hair. If you just put the hair here. Wait, I'm gonna do a deeper voice like this. Curly little hair. We're gonna add a little bit of white. You want to add the little like pleasant reflection in the hair. So So we're just gonna have little highlights, dainty little highlights. Took me a long time to make these highlights. And I was down at the cabin the other day, and I was reflecting on life, and I just thought, you know, isn't life just like a sunset? You know, you watch all the colors, and it's a great experience right until the end. That's what I was thinking. Be kind to yourselves, children. It's been a while since I've watched Bob Ross as well. Was Bob Ross white or black, guys? Is he mixed? You know, because he had was it a Jufro? Or was it a mixed afro? Because he kind of looked like ambiguous. He was white. Okay. Because, like, I feel like he's kind of racially ambiguous. Like, even his features were like, he looked a little mixed, but okay, he was white. So it was a Jufro. This is like Sideshow Bob. Our Lord and Savior, Bob Ross. Can I get a like for Bob Ross, people? Can I get a happy little like? There is a piece of everyone in Bob Ross. That's the deepest, sweetest thing I have read in the chat all evening. Bob Ross is eternity. We are Bob Ross, and Bob Ross is us. He's everyone and everything. He's the energy that unites us all. He's the beginning and the ending, and he's the ultimate pure white happiness. Okay. I feel like I should be smoking up. No, I don't even need to smoke up to get high. You just need to say the name Bob Ross and you automatically feel high. This is hard, guys. Did he have a beard? Did he have a goatee? He had a goatee, didn't he? Guys? Yes, he does. Okay. Gotta remember the magical goatee. No goatee. What? He didn't have a beard or a goatee? I thought he did. He had a beard. Okay. It does kind of tickle, but I'm more focused on trying to, like, make it acceptable. Full beard, it connected to his hair. Oh, okay. I'm having a spiritual experience. I'm connecting with the soul of Bob Ross right now. This is great. Do you guys see him? I see him. He's smiling. Bob Ross is always smiling. And you realize I'm painting this in my iPhone and it's about like this big to me. He was such a happy guy. Did he die of cancer? How old was he when he died? I feel like he was young. I feel like he was like 60 or something when he died. How much does this painting sell for now? Ooh, this is hard. That doesn't look right. It says he was 52. Jesus, why did he die so young? Oh my God. Bob. The good ones die young. What'd he die of? Oh, no, that's the wrong color. Lymphoma, might have been caused by all the chemicals in the paint. It's actually a lot of artists develop neurological conditions because of paint and the fumes. I had once painted my face in high school with watercolors, and my art teacher freaked out. He's like, "Get that off your face!" I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "It contains heavy metals. Don't ever do that to yourself ever again, Ma!" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know." My mother had always let me paint my face with those watercolors too. He's like, I don't want to ever see you do that again. That's so irresponsible of you. I'm like, so that's how I learned that paints are toxic. Unless they're, graded non-toxic. That's why Kryola has like an entire line of like non-toxic paints. Well, this is the reincarnation of Bob Ross. Though that's more proof positive that I am the reincarnation of Bob Ross as Boob Ross, because he's passed. He's passed. But again, also we are all the reincarnation of Bob Ross, because Bob Ross is the energy of the universe, as we just established. I don't know. I feel like I just want him to be simple. I don't want him to be complicated. Like, he looks happy. You know what I mean? And that's like the most important part. I feel like there should be a tree beside him though. Because I think what else did he paint other than trees? Like he painted mountains. He painted sunsets. I just remember him painting nature. Like, that's it. And I do remember like kind of employing his technique of like, you take one strip of color and like another on your brush, like, we've got green here and then white here. And then when you make the tree, it already looks like there's like, there's snow on it. Mountains, lakes. Like, some art critics would not consider what he did to be the highest level of art. They would just consider it like kitsch or pop art. The kind of art you see on the side of vans, painted vans, or like made on the street quickly. But art critics are snobs sometimes and they don't get it right. And anytime anyone creates anything, it's art, right? There he is. You have cramps. I'm sorry, Emma. Those suck. I hate PMS. I hate periods. And I hate cramps. Happy little brushes. Oh, I don't have proper depth perception. Here we go. There's Bob Ross with his tree on my neck. That seems like a reasonable neck tattoo. That'd be a cool neck tattoo to get. Thank you, Efrain. You've been very generous. He relaxed me, though I wasn't even remarkably good. He taught me how to do trees. Exactly. I think he taught us all how to do trees. And he taught us how to appreciate trees. Emma, you're like 16 or 14 or 16. So yeah, he died before you were born, I think. Just look up Bob Ross videos on YouTube. Here, I don't know if Ember's still here, but thank you for what you said, Ember. She like said something magical and she disappeared. Let's look up the little Bob Ross really quickly during the stream as my neck dries. There's little Bob Ross. It's tiny Bob Ross. He's hiding. Hello. He says hello. He has no nose, but I like it that way. He was a staple on PBS. He sure was. I don't know if that means he's, but this is considered criticism and parody. We're talking about this. This is like a news item, or news report, so we're allowed to show a little Bob Ross. Oh, there I am. There's my Patreon. There I was, rather. This is what I looked like when we began. Thank you very much. And this is what I look like now. This is what I looked like when we began. And this is what I look like now. I'm so hungry. I don't want to be, and I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, there's Piper Blush, my sister. There was an episode where he showed off a baby squirrel he saved. Oh my gosh! Baby squirrel Bob Ross. Why did he have to die of lymphoma? Oh my goodness. Bob Ross, you're a good person.
Hey, welcome back. I'm certainly glad you could join me today. I thought today we'd just do a fantastic little seascape, and I'll show you how easy you can do one of those. Let's start out and hammer on all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with me. While they're doing that, let me show you what I've got done. I have my regular old canvas up here, except today I've covered the bottom part of it here and up the side with black gesso, and I've allowed that to dry completely. And after it's dry, be sure it's dry.
Oh!
Normally, though, when you see a syringe coming at you, it sort of scares you a little bit.
Oh, guys, look at this.
But in this case, when my little friends here see a syringe.
Oh, Bob Ross.
This just makes it.
This is so. Oh, he's so
It's hard
cute.
to get them to eat, as you can see. And I think you'll eat about every 15 minutes if you'd feed them. As I say, I have 3 of those little rascals now, and they live with me. And my mother and I. And Nancy,
That's so
we all
cute. What a nice man. Oh,
beautiful little things in here. Look at all those little details.
look at all those little details.
Okay, there.
Oh, hey there.
And while I've got that going, maybe about
He's amazing. Guys, he's amazing. I syringe fed my little bunny that died, is now dead. But I had to do that. I saved little bunnies' lives because their nest was ravaged by a crazy raccoon and the mother was killed. And so I helped save them. And so I syringe fed a small thing until it got big. I should prank call my sister. Although my family would be unsurprised at this point. They expect this. They just be like, oh, what video are you shooting? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be like, oh, Davison's clearly lost her mind. It's more like, nope, she's working. They'd be like, are you ever not working, Davison? Yes, thank you, Bob. Let's all thank Bob right now. This broadcast has been in honor of Mr. Bob Ross. I like it. Mr. Bob. Hey, Bob. I could write Bob. R.I.P. Bob. Now I'm feeling very reflective and spiritual and sad and emotional from this. I was so hyper before, and now I've been through almost every emotion in this broadcast. Now I'm thinking about my own mortality and saving baby animals and my dead rabbit and dead Bob Ross. Guys, what are you doing to me? We're almost at 2 hours. I can tell my voice is starting to get strained. You saved a baby bird, Emma. That's nice. How did you save it, and did you release it? Thank you again, Efrain, for the donation for Bob Ross. This is perfect. Well, meeting me, like I said, the only time that people will be able to meet me would be at a conference or something. I'm not going to do any unofficial meetups, as I think those can cause problems. I would want to be careful. Not for you guys, for the people that are here, you guys aren't the problem. There just are a few people that are a little weird. So I say this with this makeup, guys, trust me, there's people that are really weird. You released the bird, you called it applesauce. Aw, that's cute. That's very adorable. Oh, and by the way, are you new here, Ember? Oh, Nelly, you're a good face artist with the canvas you are using. Good job. Thank you, Nelly. Mountains, cabins. The entire universe is in Bob Ross's afro. Oh, Tom's here too. Griffin. Guys, I feel like I am definitively fading. My throat is hurting. I've almost been live for 2 hours. I've never done a 24-hour live stream. I don't know how I'd manage. If I was doing a 24-hour live stream, it would have to be like those gamers that can cut to gaming, because talking nonstop for hours, it gets hard after a while. Oh. Yeah, 24 hours. I mean, I should do it, right? Got to try everything once. I don't think I remember the last time I stayed up for 24 hours. But guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up, even though this has been a ton of fun. I'm getting a little tired. I'm hungry. My throat is going. Do a 24 hours on Saturday, so I'm off from school. Deal. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to eat more than I planned because like I'm feeling like dizzy. I think I burned a lot of calories in doing this. Oh guys, it was great. Thank you for all your tips. Thank you for being my audience. Go like my video, my newest video on my main channel. That helps. YouTube rewards likes. They say that they don't, but they do. Leave a comment if you can. And I'm going to upload a video for my paid patrons. And my Patreon is patreon.com/DavisonVideo in a couple hours. The neon breast print painting. And maybe I'll try to film a little kind of cool artistic thing. Like I was thinking like a square aspect ratio kind of sexy video in my white. Like this. I'd be like, hey patrons. Glamour. Fashion and glitter. Glitter and fame. Gem. Truly outrageous. I'm not even getting gem lyrics right. I gotta work on the songs I know because I like singing during my podcasts. I'm so tired. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing like a little, like something custom for Patreon tonight, but something original will definitely come on Saturday, not just from the archives. Holy crap. Who else is here? Someone just showed up. I'll try to end this exactly at 2 hours. You guys have no idea. I'm like ready to lay down. But if anybody wants to, last chance, $5 minimum. I paint anything on my face. Griffin, you can contact me if you would like. davisonvideo@gmail.com. Oh, hi, Al. You're here late, but early. But who knows? Because everybody has things to do. They have lives, right? You have to eat dinner. You have to get home from work. You have to deal with your kids. Al's right there on the wall. I've been painting myself for tips. I have an orange on my navel. I've got an orange on my cheek. I've got this. I've got eyes. I've got LP, which means loser person, or Logan Paul on my forehead. I've got an apple. So Efrain paid for this and this. Resparagu paid for that. Mole Man paid for this and my navel. And Rob paid for this. Oh, and Efrain paid for this as well. Efrain's been very generous. I just read painting, so I was surprised it was face painting. Oh, damn it. I should have put, well, it's body painting technically, but I didn't get enough tips to start getting it on the body other than my navel. My navel's been done. And I got to be careful. Like I was going to change shirts. Like I am wearing a V-neck shirt underneath. So I could do that, but I can't, of course I can't do the bobs. The bobs are not allowed. It's against YouTube's terms of service. No bobs. And, but this Bob is okay. Bob Ross. Happy little tree. Happy little Bob. Oh my God, guys. This is where I could use a commercial break. Like just hit the commercial break and lay there for like chug a Coke. Oh, by the way, tomorrow night, guys, I will be on the radio. I will be on CJD AM 800 in Montreal, Quebec. I will broadcast live, not from this channel, from my main channel, so that everyone can see it. And we'll be live on air with Dr. Lori Bettito for the Passion View, and you could tune in either on CJAD to listen to it, or you could watch it again on my main channel. If you have not subscribed to my main channel is youtube.com/DavisonVideo1, and this is my live broadcasting and alternate content channel where I take more risks and am more experimental, and you never know what you're going to get here. I have a series here that I just started, Davison, Doing Good with Davison. That comes out soon, and I will be live again. Oh, so we won't be chill tomorrow night. No, I guess tomorrow's broadcast is going to be in the evening because I'll have to reserve my energy for going live on air because it's more exhausting than you guys think to broadcast, because there's also like this element, especially if it's the radio and it's somebody else's radio station. There's like guidelines you have to abide by. You can't swear. There's no do-overs. The audience doesn't necessarily know you, so it's harder on your nerves, right? So you have to kind of contend with that challenge. So if you're exhausted, it's not the best thing to time to broadcast. Once you're used to it, I suppose it's just like this, right? I'm sure a radio host feels as relaxed as this by the time they've been broadcasting for a couple years. But when I go on the air, it's been, I only go on the air a couple years now, or in a couple times a year now. So I need to make sure I'm well rested and well fed. And then Friday we can chill. That's right. Oh, so Sean said, we're at, yay, 2 hour guys, 2 hour mark. Woo! Did that guy did that guy know you that stated Vegana and Bob's on Twitch? No. I didn't know any of the streamers that I tipped on Twitch, none of them. And they kept thinking I was a man because my name is Davison, and of course Davison sounds more masculine than feminine. No, it was me randomly like typing in like search terms to find streams. And I realize now that on Twitch, the reason why my IRL stream or my IRL streams haven't been discoverable is because people are looking up like Call of Duty or whatever. They're not looking up live from my apartment. So like, I think it's probably rare what I was doing, typing like sexy or cute. Like, yeah, I got to the couple with the tentacle by typing cute. I got to bringing sexy back, that weird guy, or the high guy. Sorry, excuse me. By typing sexy. The first guy, I think I typed handsome. So that's what I was trying to do, to like try to find good looking people. And what I found interesting was like in Mr. Beast's video, all the girls have just the cameras mainly on themselves and not on the gameplay. I found very few channels wherein it wasn't, the male streamer in a tiny box in the corner, occasionally cutting to himself, but mostly focused on the game. And I'm quite frankly astounded, back to what I believe Griffin, you had said before, which is that people will sit and watch other people play video games and mumble incoherently for hours. I derive no value out of that. And I feel like those broadcasters, I mean, it always takes an effort to go live, so I shouldn't be too hard on them, but it's like, are you guys talented? Like, some of you guys are great hosts and you seem like radio or on-air personalities, but some of you people are just lucky you have this gig. Like, holy fuck, people are tipping you and you're like a fucking zombie. Wow. Must be nice. Hey, must be nice to get tipped when you look like a zombie. I'm a complete and total fucking hypocrite. No, but it's not as interactive on Twitch, I find. I thought it would be more interactive. I don't know. What do you guys think of Twitch? Like, I mean, there's a bit of everything. Like, there's the cute girls, and if anything, too, watching these cute girls, I was like, oh, I got to step my game up. Like, I do always try to like put on a bit of makeup before I go live. Like, I'm, so I'm presentable. But a lot of these girls like really go to like quite an effort to make their hair cute and their shirts are cute. And I try to be cute, but I feel like I could be cuter. They reminded me that you got to be as cute as you can be, or people like, I'm clearly as cute as I can be right now. Yeah. So Frayne says, well, a lot of gamers are just guys and want to see either the girl or the guy playing the game. It's just, I know. I mean, I used to watch my brother, Christopher, play video games when I was younger. So I shouldn't be like surprised that there's a huge market for it. And I shouldn't shit on it because, I mean, I love live streaming. I get why it's fun. It's fun interacting with an audience live. It's fun getting to be, quote unquote, more or less yourself and be compensated to do it. But I feel like whenever I am live, the way I do it this way, oh, look, there's Bob Rossmall, man. I'm basically interacting the entire time. I'm not, unless I'm talking about, say, a topic at the beginning and I'm giving my opinion and giving my coverage of the specific topic, like, I don't know, Casey Neistat's return to YouTube. I pay attention to you guys. So I don't know. Anyhow, whatever. Maybe if you guys like the Twitch series, I will make more Twitch videos. They are time consuming to make, though. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. It's like 2 full days of work. Hey, Mr. Field. I was trying to wrap up. This always happens. I guess I'm not wrapping up. I almost need to just start stuffing chicken in my face as we're live. Just keep my energy up because I'm losing energy because I've been going for an hour and 25. But $5, you get to paint anything on my face, minimum, or on me. And I have nothing on my arms. I have nothing on my chest. I have something on my belly button. I have an orange. care of Mole Man. I will be uploading this after the fact, so you'll be able to witness my progression. It was pretty funny at the beginning. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to Eileen. Thank you to Mole Man. Thank you to Rob. Thank you to Prospergu. Thank you to Efrain. I have some new subscribers from this. You guys are loving it. I said before I should just go live after this on my main channel and just sit there like this. Logan Paul is my Lord and Savior. And then shut off the camera. It's like Charles Manson. So Griffin said, yeah, but that's an audience you know and love, like a community. You got a family member. Exactly. This is great. Danny, here's your chance. Paint anything on my face. Danny. It's going to expire soon because I'm about to eat something. My son, right now he's doing some work, so he's not available. But I will. I have shown him before. There's a whole playlist of Mom and Son Try on this channel where we try different things. So, what am I doing? I don't even know. I've lost control of my brain, guys. And I'm now, like, playing with my food. I'm playing with my camera. I'm poking you. Tiny little taps. Do you want to know a stupid injury I got with this fucking thing? I had it in my hair, and I think I was cleaning my face. The hairband fell down. It hit my fucking bridge of my nose, and it cut my nose, and I had to live with a cut on my nose for like 2 weeks because your nose takes a long time to heal from this stupid fucking headband. Thank you very much. So I've sustained an injury from this piece of shit. He's going to eat the cord after the show. Danny or my son? You have a twin brother? Well, that's cool. Fraternal twin. I do not have a twin. It's Brittany, bitch. Oh, dare me to say what tomorrow on air? It's Brittany, bitch. It's Davison, bitch. That would violate the CRTC guidelines, and the radio station would literally get fined if I were to start swearing. And then they would never invite me back ever again unless I was like, oh, I can't believe I just accidentally said bitch. Seriously, I'm not even kidding you. You can't swear. Oh, got it. No, I couldn't say shit. I don't think you can say shit on air. You get fined. And there was this whole story here wherein if you're French in Quebec, you were allowed to say fuck on air because fuck in French isn't as dirty. They say fuck more commonly than we do in English, in Quebecois French. And so it's just kind of like, it's like, damn. It's like, oh, shit, shoot. Fucking shoot is like, it's almost the same thing. So French radio broadcasters are allowed to say fuck. Oh, see, il a fucké. So he fucked something. Oh, c'est tout fucké. That means like it's fucked up. It's screwed up. Not it's fucked up. Not the. But English people can't. So it's like, why is there this double standard? Why can they be like, oh, it's fucked? It's say fucké, but we can't say that. Yes, really. Welcome to Canada. It's crazy. Just memorize the 9 words you can't say on TV and replace them with numbers. Or it's funnier though. Someone had said this earlier, like, oh, they're fucking up, or this is my broadcast yesterday, they're screwing up YouTube because now people have to censor themselves to be monetized. Well, A, that's not entirely true. It's just if you have excessive profanity or certain types of profanity that you'll be demonetized. Like if you drop the C-U-N-T word repeatedly, don't expect to get monetized, okay? Or C-O-C-K or whatever. But shit or asshole or fuck, it's okay in like moderation. You can still be monetized. But secondly, someone said that you aren't as funny when you can't swear. I disagree. It's frequently funnier in my videos when I edit them and I put like a sound instead of a swear word. People still know what was said. And you can say silly things instead, like, oh, what the French fry? And people are like, why are you saying French fry? Like, it could come off as dorky, I suppose, but, oh, that's borked. That's banana, cocoa bananas. I don't know, cuckoo bananas. 5U, very funny. There you go. See, that was funnier than if you would have said F-U-C-K-U. If I could, I'd add a big D, but I don't know where. So Sean says, actually being good at comedy without cuss words is far more talent. Well, I mean, I would argue anything can be funny, right? But it just requires maybe sometimes more creativity. It's just like people saying, well, if you always rely on sex jokes, you're not actually funny. I don't agree with that. There's all kinds of humor. It does take intelligence to make political satire that's of high caliber. I'll agree to that. But yeah, you can be very funny and use a lot of F-bombs. Just ask Sam Kinison or any of the big stand-up comedians in the 90s. Like, think of George Carlin. F Mickey Mouse. F Mickey Mouse up the beep with a giant dildo. I mean, that's hilarious. Just thinking of Mickey Mouse getting violated by a giant dilly-do. Stand-up comedy is kind of a dying art because of people not wanting to go to live shows, the internet, etc., etc. Yeah, all of them were funny. Okay, my friends, and Al, thank you for joining me late. I'm gonna go. It's been an hour, 12 minutes. My throat is hurting. Thank you for showing up too, Danny, as well. Thank you to every single person who tipped me to make this glorious masterpiece, including my navel. And I am gonna do some work because I gotta upload to Patreon. What, Emma? Emma, you're killing me, girl. What is it, Emma? And I gotta finish the fan wall too, by the way, guys. I've got James paid for a spot. He likes my political videos, and I haven't finished it for James yet. And I have other spots I want to finish. I have to add the Tide Pod to Jad's, the painting of the Tide Pod to Jad's painting. Wait, what is it? What is it, Emma? Emma, last final question, Emma. Last chance, last dance, last call. Last call for alcohol. I clearly don't need any tonight. I like that my purple hair is fading. It's like I made it ombre. You can see it's like brown and then it fades to kind of dusky purple. I did that for my 40th. It's closing time. More shot of alcohol. Da 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 da. Remember that song? Closing time. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I do look like a punk rocker. Sean has a question. Yes, Sean. Why am I not leaving? Why do I keep going even when I say I'm leaving? Why do I torture everyone, including myself, this way? Because it's fun. You know, I've gotten used to this look. And I feel like I'm pulling off pigtails better than I thought I would at my age. I'm not really trying to see how long you'll stay. I'm very funny, Sean. Thanks. Thanks for trolling me. Sean, you are now the biggest troll in the room. Afrain, thank you for being my top donator. And Mole Man, thank you guys both so much. You guys are awesome. Again, thank you to Rob as well. And thank you to Resparagu. I don't want to pull my hair right now. I don't want to do anything crazy. Damn it. I did almost fall before. I'm still beating myself up like subconsciously about that because I have a radiator here, but I probably wouldn't have, like, I probably would not have died or anything. But that, I guess that could have been entertaining to watch me flail. I gotta be careful. I can't do this. Look what I've done to my seat before I go. We'll end on this. Look. This is what I'm sitting on. So the edge of the chair is here, but then the cushion goes here. So when I went to sit down, stupid me, I sat kind of at the edge of the cushion and I could have went floop, but I didn't. And then there's a radiator here and then there's this stupid, but I'm fine. And I put this stupid thing on the thing because it's sharp. Who makes a sharp thing sticking out of the thing? Why did they do that? I don't like it. You know what maybe I should do, guys, too? In my kitchen, there's this wooden panel that they built, like a wooden like cabinet for the radiator. I should probably maybe like make one. Just make like the it's like a plywood box with like a metal grate in the front. I should make that for this. And then less dust actually would spray into the air every time it goes on because it would be contained within the box.
I don't know if it was a Frame or Mole. Both of you guys were pretty close. Oh, you are the prettiest girl in the room. If you're not the prettiest girl in the room, Frame, you're the second most prettiest girl in the room. And you're certainly the handsomest man with the best winter gear, the best polar fleece when he works very hard outside. I appreciate the hard work you do outside, Frame, and I'm sure your employer does too. I know it's not easy. I don't know. You're both. I'm clearly the prettiest girl tonight. You guys don't get to be called the prettiest girl tonight. Okay, guys. I know one person just joined me. Looks like people keep filtering in and out. You know what? One more thing too. YouTube's weird in that like it doesn't promote live streams equally, and like the on the live page of YouTube, which I don't think a lot of people visit anyways, they have live via your computer prioritized above live via your cell phone, which I guess you can have better special effects and whatnot when you set up like a proper live stream from like a very expensive camera. You can have overlays and you can have a control room that you can't have when you go live. But I feel like it's annoying because then you're putting the people who are going live on their phone at a disadvantage when they might be just as entertaining. I don't know. YouTube does what it does. And they also prioritize from top number of viewers to the least number of viewers. So then the people who are already winning will win more. And the people who are, I've had peak in this broadcast, I think 20 people at one given time. But like, how do I then ascend to the top of lives if there's always going to be a channel who has 500 people watching ahead of me? I don't know. It's something I have to resolve. And certainly going live here, it's still smaller numbers than my main channel because I just have less subscribers here. But I don't lose subscribers whenever I go live here versus on my main channel, I would always lose, which I thought was really weird. And I absolutely know it's a bug. And like I said, it's YouTube force unsubscribing people from your channel, which is just wrong. But I feel like that channel is more, not cursed, but is not as healthy a channel or is not as well perceived by YouTube as this channel, because this channel is pretty clean. Anyhow, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's Google Plus. Thanks, Google Plus. Thanks. Nobody likes Google Plus. Google Plus was good if only that now I have brand accounts for my YouTube channels that are separate. So that's a positive thing. And with Google Plus, you can actually transfer your channel to somebody else. What is your question, Sean? I know I'm supposed to go. I'm so sorry, guys. What, Eileen? What in the butt? You guys remember that song? What in the butt? But in the what? I've been stuck in traffic for the last hour. I'm sorry, Alden. Well, I've been entertaining you. Nothing, just keeping you. That's your new thing? You just torture me with questions you never ask? Where do I get a good gaming chair? I need a new office chair. I don't know where to buy one from, like a cool chair. Racer back one. We have to keep you on until Alden gets home. No, I can't. I'm tired. Staples? No, Staples has gaming chairs? Staples has chairs. Tim isn't here. Where's Tim? Tim, are you out getting high? Tim, you're supposed to be here, Tim. What's that song, Don't Go? What? Emma. Cucumbers in the butt. Emma, why are you trolling me? Now Emma's trolling me repeatedly with Davison. I feel like you're saying, Mom, 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 Mom. Griffin says, I want to help people with disabilities, then do it. I know a girl who has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Her name is Hot Pink Sun on YouTube. She's in Toronto. She's adorable. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl. You should connect with her. Hot Pink Sun. Look it up. She did a video with me where we talked about feminism. Oh, that's right. Alden works 2 jobs. You're crazy, man. What kind of chair do you want? I've been asking you a question you have not answered me. What's the question, Emma?
I want a chair that's like a gaming chair, you know, that are like those multicolored chairs that have like the white or the black and the bold color in the center, and they look very sturdy and like they're made of like, you know, durable material. The problem with my Staples chair is I've had it for almost 2 years, and the padding is completely destroyed where I sit. Even if the chair is perfectly structurally sound otherwise, the fucking cushion is dead. I guess I could buy like an obus form cushion, but like I just kind of want to buy a new chair. Emma said, well, what is your question? Davison, your question is Davison? I do pull the pigtails off. Wait, what? Okay, what is your question, Emma? I don't see a question. Look at the comments. I don't see it. Just type it again, my girl. Do not call child services. You don't need to. Everyone's very well taken care of in my household, except for my owl plant. My owl plant committed suicide during my live stream. Who was there for that? On my main channel, my owl plant jumped out of its pot and died. It died, and now it's dead. And I couldn't bring it back, so I've been putting it on my face, which is what I was supposed to do, but then I never did because I felt bad cutting off its arms. But now I'm okay with cutting off its arms because it's dead. Does Micro Center exist in Canada? I don't think so. Right before Griffin. Gotta go. Mo's gotta go to models. Gotta go to Mo's models. I don't have Mo's models either, Eileen. What? I don't see. You're being a troll. You're trolling me because I don't see anything. I literally, and I can only scroll so far. And then it won't let me scroll anymore. No, we don't have Micro Center, unfortunately. What stores do we have? We have Staples, we have Bureau en Gros, Office Depot. We used to have Sears, we don't have Sears anymore. We have the Bay. I don't know why I'm not getting it. I think you're teasing me. I got that question. Why aren't you getting it? That's a question. Does it contain bad words? Because it might be auto-moderated out. What else do we have here? We have Structube, which is like a home furnishing store. We have, what the fuck is it called? I can see where it is. It's not far, like, where is it? What's it called? I'm trying to visualize the store, but I can't think of the name of it. But anyhow, we have a bunch of places where I can buy chairs, but not the gaming chairs. Tomorrow, shout out on the radio. Oh, you want to shout out on the radio tomorrow? Maybe he didn't want you to put shout out for some reason. I will try, yeah. I should shout you guys all out on the radio tomorrow. That would be cool. I want to definitely plug my YouTube channel and my Patreon. The problem with the radio show is that it's an older demographic and it's later at night. So I don't know how many listeners there are at peak listening. I feel like less than 10,000 people listen to the show at that time of night because it's AM talk radio, but still 10,000 people, right? And yeah, I could use shout out to you guys. I'll try. I'm going to be recording it. I'm going live and it'll go live on my channel. We do not have a hay needle. I can't advertise anybody's shows on the show, by the way. That's against their commercial interests. I'd have to get permission to do that, so no. But I could shout you guys out. The black is like migrating all over my face. It's like dirty. Bye, I love you too. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been great fun. I'm gonna wash this off my face. Go like my video on my main channel. New patron video in less than 2 hours. I gotta eat something first. And I will talk to you all later. Bye. Stay crazy. Bye, Danny. Bye.
Bye.